One question I get a lot is why do we need a multivitamin? Can't we get everything we need from food? The answer is we can, but we don't.
The startling reality is most of us aren't getting enough of the key foundational nutrients we need in our daily diet. In fact, barely 1 in 10 American adults meet the fruit and vegetable intake recommendations.
The latest data from the National Institutes of Health is startling. Large percentages of American adults and children are falling short on key essential nutrients. Not getting enough of these key nutrients can negatively affect so many critical systems and processes in the body, from digestive health, energy, immunity, stress, mood, sleep, and so much more.
For example, we need calcium, vitamin D, and magnesium for optimum bone health, vitamin A for eye health, and vitamin C and E are antioxidants that help to protect every cell in our body. But sadly, many of us simply aren't getting enough of these vital nutrients.
Essential means these are nutrients your body can't make on its own. You have to get them from your diet, and there are two kinds: macronutrients and micronutrients. Macronutrients are needed in large quantities, like protein, carbs, and fats. Micronutrients, your essential vitamins and minerals, are needed in smaller amounts, but they're just as important.
There are a lot of reasons why we're not getting enough of these key nutrients in our diet. Some of it is we're not choosing the right foods due to economics or convenience. In today's busy world, we're regularly choosing cheap fast food, convenience foods, and processed foods over freshly prepared, nutrient dense foods.
Chronic dieting and specialty diets ranging from keto to dairy-free to gluten-free and intermittent fasting can also make it challenging to meet the recommended intake for key nutrients. Even when we do choose the right foods, many just aren't as nutrient-rich as they once were. Study after study show over-farming makes our soil and therefore our foods less nutrient-dense.
Given the very high rates of nutrient inadequacies for so many essential nutrients, supplements are necessary for most of us. The perfect place to start building that healthy foundation is with a good multi. The challenge is, every age and stage has different needs: kids versus adults versus seniors, so there's not really a one-size-fits-all solution.
Kids need all the important building blocks during periods of rapid development in utero or adolescence. Omega-3s for those rapidly growing brains, calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D, not just to build growing bones, but to create the bone density they'll need for the rest of their lives. A big challenge with kids is picky eaters. Of course, you can and should keep trying to introduce them to a variety of foods with different tastes and textures to create a balanced diet. But in the meantime, supplements can help fill their nutritional gaps, helping them grow healthy bodies from brains to bones.
For adults, after age 30, you're no longer building bone, but your bones are in a constant state of maintenance, replacing about 10% of your skeletal structure every year. So calcium, vitamin D, and magnesium remain important because they can help you maintain what you've already built.
Omega-3 fatty acids are still important for brain health in adults. They also support heart health, so much so that the American Heart Association advises that if you're not eating fatty fish at least twice a week, we're talking about mackerel, sardines, or salmon, then an omega-3 fatty acid supplement just makes sense.
And of course, men and women have some unique dietary needs. For example, since protein needs are typically based on body weight, and men tend to weigh more or have more lean muscle mass than women, the recommended intake of protein is higher for men. This is the same for B vitamins, which are essential for both energy and heart health.
Women who are still menstruating need more iron. And if you're pregnant or planning to get pregnant, you also need extra folic acid. Now remember, when you're pregnant, babies take what they need from mom's diet and body. For example, if you're not getting enough calcium in your diet to support both of you, your body will prioritize what you do consume for baby's development. And if that's still not enough, your body will drain calcium from your bones to support your growing baby. So when it comes to essential nutrients, it really is so important to eat for two. Some key nutrients to look for are definitely folic acid and iron, but also calcium, vitamin D, and omega-3s.
One watch out for women is that bone loss accelerates significantly into 5 years after going through menopause. So this is a critical time to support bone health with optimal intakes of calcium, magnesium, and vitamins D and K.
Adults over 50 may notice their appetite and daily habits tend to change. You might eat and cook less, but your body still needs a good balanced diet with all the essential nutrients.
The challenge is nutrient absorption declines as we age, but studies suggest that nutrients in supplemental form may actually be better absorbed than those in food. So you can still meet your daily nutritional needs. Vitamin B12 is a great example of this.
Pickiness isn't limited to kids. While most everyone needs a good multi, not everyone loves to take them. The good news is they now come in so many different forms, there's really no excuse. Whether you prefer to eat a gummy, mix powder into a drink, or swallow a tablet or spoonful of liquid, there's something for everyone these days.
The flip side of so many choices is it can be overwhelming to know what to look for in a multivitamin. My recommendation is to make sure that your multivitamin delivers 100% of the key shortfall nutrients: vitamins A, C, D, E, as well as calcium and magnesium. And then, ideally, it delivers all the other essential vitamins and minerals to fill any further gaps you may have.
Particularly if you have any dietary preferences or restrictions. For example, a vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, or low-calorie diet. Research shows you may experience lower intakes of key essential nutrients. So again, supplements can help you fill those gaps.
Beyond that, I think most consumers want to know they're getting their money's worth. That's why we put the Shaklee Guarantee on every single label. It's our commitment that what's on the label is in the bottle, in safe and clinically proven amounts, 100% guaranteed or your money back. That's how you can be sure we can make healthy happen together.